What's up guys, this is Yasin, and today we're going to be live reacting to some new Synchron cards, I think, from the new structure deck. Power of Fellows, I didn't even know. I'm really tired, as you can tell, but yeah, before we go any further, you already know the drill, smash the like and subscribe button. And also huge, massive shoutouts to my new Lunalight spreadsheet, which I just dropped on my website, yacineygo.com. And you can get it for $20 US, and I really recommend it. It comes with 60 combos, all the lines to be the hand traps, all the chummies, all the trin skips, everything, as well as the deck list citing patterns. And also shoutouts to my sponsors, Supreme Pro at tsx1.com, and use the coupon code YACIN10 for 10% off. Anyways, let's get right into it. So the first card is Junk Warrior Extreme. Hopefully these cards are not junk. Probably not. We're in 2025, there's no way. Dark Warrior Synchro level 8. You need Junk Synchron and 1+ non-tuner monsters, so it's not super generic. First and second effect once per turn. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can special summon as many level 2 or lower monsters from your grave as possible. And if you do, their effects cannot be activated for the rest of the turn. Also, you can only special summon once more for the rest of the turn. Oh, what? Is that even better than the... at least it doesn't lock you under Synchros only, but still, like, only once more? Anyways, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can banish this card, special summon one Junk Synchro monster from your extra deck, and it's treated as a Synchro Summon. I don't think this is like a bad effect, but still, like it's like a battle phase effect. So I think by the time you get to run over a monster by battle, you're probably winning the game if you get to full combo. So I don't think this matters all too much. Yeah, I mean, this effect looks broken on paper, but being able to only special summon once more for the rest of the turn is like a big turn off for me. So hopefully the new cards are busted and justify this. If you can make like a big ass synchro, then it's probably fine. Yeah, anyways, this one is Full Speed Warrior, level 2, and it's not a tuner. First effect once per turn, and this card is normal or special summon. You can add a Junk Synchron or a spell or trap card that mentions Junk Warrior from your deck to your hand. I actually am not sure which cards can search, or rather mention Junk Warrior. There's a Scrap Fist, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, so far there's only one card, and it is dog shit. Anyways, the following monsters you control gain 900 attack during your battle phase, so monsters that mention Junk Warrior, and synchro monsters with warrior in their original names. I think nobody cares about battle phase effects in general because, again, by the time you get to battle phase, if you full combo in 2025, it usually doesn't matter. People kind of scoop on main phases nowadays. It's like, oh, you get to full combo and I'm not interrupting you, whatever, you got it. Like, you got 20,000 damage on board. It's not like an extra 900 attack that's really gonna change too much of anything, so maybe there's a way this can be relevant, but anyways, this one, oh, that's adorable. It's Anchor Bolt Hedgehog, and it's a retrain of Quill Bolt Hedgehog, obviously. No shit. Wait, what? Okay, whatever. Once per turn. There's only one effect. And this card is in your grave, and you control Junk Warrior or a monster that mentions it, except itself. Quick effect, you can special summon this card in defense. Also, you're locked under Synchro monsters only for the rest of the turn. I don't know, it doesn't feel insane. It doesn't feel like it does all that much, right? Like, there's so many good extenders in the graveyard, I feel like, and this is just like another one of them, but it's once per turn. And I feel like, hold on a second, I think the original Quillbolt Hedgehog is not even once per turn. So is this a downgrade? No, yeah, banish and leaves the field. Okay, yeah, sure, yeah, so. And this is a quick effect, in case it matters. And it doesn't get banished, but it is once per turn. So that's the annoying thing about it. Yeah, if this card isn't, you can special... Oh, wow, okay. The other one, yeah, Quillbolt Hedgehog, you have to control a tuner. This one, you gotta control Junk Warrior or a monster that mentions it. Whatever, that's fine. I'll just give it the benefit of the doubt. And this card right here, is it the last card? Ah, unfortunate. Synchro Fellows, normal spell. Activate one card with this card's name once per turn. Add one each of the following cards from your deck to your hand and discard one card. So you search Junk Synchron, any monster that mentions Junk Warrior or Stardust Dragon. Okay, so this is where it can get really, really interesting. Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. This card is the nuts. This card makes the other cards broken. I finally understand. So first of all, this card is able to search a real card because clearly the other card that it could search before was unplayable. So now there's only one real search target in terms of like spells and traps that mention Junk Warrior. And obviously this is a structure deck. This is just the first wave of support, so obviously it's destined for more. And yeah, adding Junk Synchron, I mean, you're limited to like one monster. It would have been nice if it was like any monster that has like any Junk monster, whatever. Or any monster that mentions Junk Warrior, but it's fine. And yeah, I mean, also a monster that mentions Stardust Dragon. You can definitely search a couple of cool things here, I think. So you can search Stardust Synchron, I think. Yes, you can. I guess Stardust Xiaolong and Phantom are probably unplayable. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. You can search Malefic Stardust Dragon, there you go. But if you don't have a field spell, then it's completely useless. And then, yeah, you can't search spells and traps, unfortunately. But still, you can banish... Oh, no, and by the way, the fact that you got to discard one card, it means the Junk Synchron is always going to have, like, a live target. I think it negates the effect of the monster that you summon back, like Junk Synchron. Yeah, negate its effects, unfortunately. Otherwise, like, you go normal... Like, you discard this, and then you revive it back, and then, you know, whatever. But it's fine, because you just search Junk Synchron and this, and then you discard this, so this is a one-card combo. And then you go for... You go for a level 5 Synchro monster that is preferably not Junk Warrior, because it doesn't really have an effect. I think it's... Yeah, I think Junk Warrior is basically a vanilla now. It's like it gains attack equal to the... Yes, so in other words, it's completely useless. Oh, there's... Is there an... that's just alternate art. You can go for Junk Speeder, which is completely insane. Yes, so this is insanely broken. And hold on a second, does it mention Junk Warrior? I don't think so. I don't think a lot of cards mention Junk... Actually, nothing in the extra deck mentions Junk Warrior. As it currently stands, the only cards that mention Junk Warrior are Scrap Fist and these cards right here. It's hard for me to say that these cards are good. By the way, I know there's a second effect, but I know, like, it's hard for me to tell whether these cards are already, like, broken or not, or if they really need, like, the other cards from the structure deck to be good. Anyways, you can banish it from the grave and target one Synchro monster control. It loses 1 level. Then for the rest of the turn, you can normal summon 1 Synchron monster in addition to your normal summoner set during your main phase. This is incredible. I like it a lot. It's such a good card because both effects are, you know, they do something, right? And I can see how you can play going second with this and just overall beat hand shops. It's not even the end of the world, I guess, if you get ashed or jeweled on this. Actually, if you get jeweled on this, I think it's still full combo. It doesn't really matter, as long as you resolve Junk Synchron. But it does feel like Valor and Imperm on your Junk Synchron do hurt quite a lot if you don't have, like, an actual level 2 extender. But whatever, I mean, there's obviously infinite ways of, like, deck building around that, so it doesn't bother you too much. And yeah, this effect has to be good. There's just no way it can be bad. And again, you can search a monster that mentions Stardust Dragon. I just want to double check, like, the Stardust Synchron. You gotta tribute a monster to summon it, and then, yeah, banish and lose the field. And if it's normal or special, you can add a spell trap card that mentions Stardust Dragon. I know there's a couple of them, and most of them are not the best. Yeah, there's Arrive in Light, which I know is pretty decent, and there's a cool card that you can reveal. Forgot the name, but whatever. No, it's not Stardust. Nah, definitely not. I don't even think it's a Stardust monster. Stardust Worm? No, I don't think that's that. Whatever. I forgot, but who cares? But yeah, like I said, great spell card, and this justifies this, and to some degree it also justifies this. But then again, the effect is negated when you revive back off of Junk Synchron, so this is probably not the best thing that you can grab. But then again, you get an extra normal summon, so if you, like, draw this and this or this and this or whatever, or like a Doppel Warrior, which is like the goat of the deck, I think that's the name of the card. That's the card that summons the tokens, and yeah, that's completely broken. Oh my god. It's such a busted card. Jesus, 2 freaking tokens, not once per turn. You can revive back over and over and over. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I do like these cards quite a lot, and this monster, someone is gonna have to tell me if Leo, like, if 037 Wolf, Leo can tell me if this new card in particular is good. I'd really appreciate it, because he's clearly the Synchro GOAT, and I'm not. I have no idea how to play anything that involves Junk cards. Like, it's too complicated for me. It requires too many brain cells. But yeah, you guys let me know how you feel about these new cards in the comment section below. I think they're nice. I think they're definitely going into, like, a good direction, and I do like it. But for me, the highlight is clearly the spell card. I don't know what other people are saying, but yeah, there's only one comment right now. I'm actually one of the first you know, person to, like, react to this, because again, it's like 2 AM right now. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.